From the graphical presentation of data, we have discussed what is the importance of the graphical presentation of data. In today's video, we will discuss some of the graph which is very important to draw the data and having the analysis of the data. So the very first I am having the time series graph. Sometimes we may be giving the time like year 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. If the value is given, the production value is 15, 30, 40, 70, 82, 92 or 1010. Suppose this is called the time series data is over there. We have given the time series data, already we have given time series data. So with the help of this, we can having the graph paper, putting the value 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay. Then we will having first one is called 2018, then 19, then 20, then 21, then 22, then 23, then 24. So first plotting 15, second is 30, third is 40, fifth is 70, sixth is 82, 22 is 82, 92 then, and then 110. So this is a graph. Suppose the value is given, this is time series graph because this is related to the time. Time is 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, etc. So that will be called the time series graph. In time series graph, we are having so many graphs also. Suppose the value is given and cost is given, that is selling value. And cost is 10, here the cost is 20, here the cost is 25, here the costing is 35, here the costing is 40, here the costing may be 50 and costing may be 70. So there also one more diagram for the cost also that will be converted to the selling value, and we may be having another one cost that is 10, that is 20, that is 25, then that is 35 and 40. There may be having another one graph is over there. So in the same graph we may be having so many values of we can show. So this type of the graph is called time series graph. So the graph which is related with the years, that will be called time series graph. Next one more style of the graph, that is called false baseline. One more graph you should learn what is false baseline. Suppose my data is this false baseline. Suppose my data is 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. This is 1050, 1100, 1070, 1090, 1030, 1080. Our data is oscillating from 1100 to 1000, 1000 to 1100, the data is oscillating. So if this of the data, if we are showing with the right from the origin, then our graph will be like this. This whole graph will be having, and this graph will be here. So to avoid this position, we having some false baseline like this. We will cut here and having 1000, then 1000, 10, then 1020, 1030, 1040, 1050, 1060, 1070, 1080, 1090, 1100. That is called, because data are so much difference in the data is over there. None of the data is starting from the less than 1000. So we will having this false baseline. This is called false baseline. Here 2018 is over there, 2019 is over there, 2020, 2021, 2022, and like this. Now we will plot the data, that is 1050, first one this, second one is 1100. So there is a difference, huge difference in the data. Oscillating data is 1070, then 1090 againly, then 1030, then 1080. So here we will say that data is very much oscillating. So in that condition where the data shows very less, if we will right from the zero we will start, so then our graph will be like this. But in this we clearly mention what is the difference between the, there is a difference of 50, again there is a difference of 30, then difference of 20, then difference of 60, and lastly the difference is 50. So this is called false baseline graph. So you may be also learn what is the false baseline graph. Next graph type, graphs of two different scales. In one graph also we can having two different scale, having one graph of two different scale. Next, third type, graph of two different scales. Suppose our data is given like this. In 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 and 2023. Quantity is given in 1000 tons, that is 215, 213, 138, 116, 123, 118, and value of data, value of quantity is given, that is 101, 137, 77, 53, 58 and 57. To show this data, we should having a base. For showing graph of the two different scales also possible, we having the very first, we will having a false baseline. Data for the 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 we required. So the very first we have draw the false baseline. This is minimum value 213, 118. So we will start from 115, we should start 115, 125, 135, 145, 155, 165, 175, 185, 195, 205 and 215 maximum value of it. In this start we should start from 50. 50, 50, maximum this, okay, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 1010, 120, 130, 140, 150. So this is in this side we have taken the quantity data, that is starting from 115, and now the value data is in this side, and this is quantity data. So first one is 215, so 18 215, then 213, then 138, then 116, then 123, then 118. So this is showing the quantity data. And the value data, that is 101. So we will having 101. Then 137, 137, 137. We will see from this 137, 137. Then it's 77, so 77 in third. So this data will be like this. So this type of the graph are showing the two different scales. One scales here 1 centimeter is equal to 10 value. Here 1 centimeter is equal to 10,000 production. So this also a style of the graph, that is called graph of the two different scales. Next one graph, that is called ratio chart. One more graph we are to discuss here again. Then in next video we will having another one graph, that is called ratio chart. The ratio chart can be also drawn with the help of progress. We can having ratio chart on natural scale. Okay. Suppose our data is X is 10, 11, 12, 13 and Y data is 100, 110, 121 and 133. So on the natural scale, if we will draw graph, so the Y series here and X series may be, that may be X series, that may be Y series. But if we get the logarithms of this taking log X, so it will be 1.00, 1.04, 1.08 and 1.12. Log of Y 2.00, 2.04, 2.08 and 2.12. So firstly this thing, that is a ratio chart. Suppose there is a huge variation is the data. I have taken the 4 items, X is 10, 11, 12, 13 and Y is 100, 110, 120 and 130. If I will draw the chart in X and Y, so what will be happened here? That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, whatever. So the X is 10 to 12, so the X series will be like this. and the y series will start from 100 and y series be this. So we are feeling difficulty in comparison. So for getting the ratio, we are calculating log x, that is 1.00, log 11 value is 1.04, log 12 value is 1.08, log 13 value is 1.12, 100 value is 2.0, 1110 value is 2.04, and 2.21 and 1.33. If we will draw the diagram for the ratio, so the original diagram is over there and the ratio diagram is over there. So we will having 1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, 2.0, 2.2, 2.4, etc. So the very first 1, second 1.04. So we were having x item here and y item may be here. So this is called, this is the difference between both of this. So this is called ratio chart. Firstly, the data have the huge difference. So to decrease the difference between the data, the very first we will get the ratio of logarithms. We are having the log x and log y, and then we will draw another one diagram. So the ratio will be difference. Suppose I have taken some small difference. Suppose I have taken this, that is 1.0, and this will be 1.50. This is 2.0 and 2.5. So here the x series may be and y series may be also here. So difference is showing very less. In this the difference is showing high. So to show the data, there may be a ratio chart also. So I have discussed 3 or 4 type of the chart in this video. In next video we will learn how to calculate the statistical averages with the help of this graphical presentation of the data. I think this video will be helpful for you to know about the graphical presentation of data. Thank you.